Cari fratelli e sorelle, buona Pasqua.
Today, the world mourns the passing of Pope Francis, the 266th head of the Roman Catholic Church. He died peacefully this morning, April 21st, 2025, at 7:35 a.m. in his residence in Vatican City. Pope Francis has been sick for a while. He suffered from pneumonia, which made his breathing very difficult. Before that, he had also battled bronchitis and lung infections, and though he had shown some signs of recovery, his health kept getting worse. Cardinal Kelvin Farrell, who is in charge of managing Vatican affairs during this time, officially announced his death. People around the world have been expecting news like this for weeks, but it still came as a deep shock to millions of faithful believers. Pope Francis, born George Bergoglio in Argentina, made his history in many ways. He was the first Jesuit Pope, the first Pope from Latin America, and the first non-European Pope in all 1,200 years. He became Pope in 2013 after Pope Benedict stepped down. He was loved by many because he lived simply, spoke kindly, and tried to bring people of different beliefs together. He cared deeply about the poor, the environment, and people who felt forgotten by the church. In recent weeks, Pope Francis had stopped attending many public events. His last appearance was on Easter Sunday, where he gave a blessing to a large crowd in St. Peter's Square. After that, he remained mostly in his room, resting and receiving medical care. Even though he was sick, the Pope stayed calm and continued to pray for the world. According to the Vatican insiders, he spent his final days peacefully surrounded by close assistants and doctors. Pope Francis had made it clear before he died that he didn't want a very grand or expensive funeral. Instead of being buried in the traditional place beneath St. Peter's Basilica, he asked to be buried at the Basilica of Santa Maria Maggiore in Rome, a place he loved and often visited quietly to pray. The process to choose the next pope, called a conclave, will begin between May 6th and May 11th, 2025. Cardinals from across the globe will meet in the Vatican to pray, talk, and finally vote in secret to choose the new leader of the Catholic Church. World leaders, religious figures, and ordinary people have shared their sadness and respect for Pope Francis, saying he brought hope to the poor and worked hard for peace. He helped the world through many hard times. He was called a symbol of courage and compassion. Even sports teams paused their activities to honor him. In Italy, top football games were postponed, including big matches involving AS Roma and Lazio, to respect the Pope's passing. Pope Francis may be gone, but his ideas and actions will live on for generations. He stood for kindness, inclusion, honesty, and love. As the world says goodbye to one of the most gentle and progressive popes in modern history, many are asking who will come next and how will they carry on his mission. But for now, people are simply remembering a man who chose humility over power and mercy over judgment, a man who asked people not to pray for him as a pope, but as a fellow human being. May Pope Francis rest in peace.